Okay, everybody, this is Shanteria. She is a certified medical assistant. However, she mostly did her career as a certified nursing assistant. So she's going to give you some insight on exactly what she has done as a CNA and how she feels it's the same or different from being a CMA.
Well, CNA, CMA is very, very different. Because mainly with CMA, you're working with the doctors. With CNA, you're working with nurses. So you get different attitudes. As in, who knows what. Because like with the nurse, they really don't know the patient as much as you do because you're with the patient all the time.
Right.
So with CMA, you kind of like, see different people all the time. And you don't see the, same old people, depending on if they're regular or not. But mainly with CMA, I can say with the last experience that I did have, I liked it more for the sense that I did come in contact with different people. Like with the CMA side, you get the same patients every day unless you get a new one or one dies or a family member comes and take one of them home. But other than that, the care, I can't say it's the same because you're going to give that patient care as in, well, CNA-wise, you're going to give more care because you have to really do what they can't do for themselves. With CMA, you really just, giving injections or working with the doctor, with that patient. But it's more a broad range of stuff you do with the CNA.
Right. So as a CMA, you'll have you can work into in different specialties,
right.
And you see most of the CNAs at in hospital settings or like home health, and you see them do more bedside stuff.
Right.
As a CMA, you're working mostly with the doctor, and you can do a lot of administration work and patient scheduling. Different specialties like, just basic family care or like GI, you can come into a lot of different patients that way too.
Right.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. So this is Justin, everybody. He is a patient care tech at a local hospital. He's basically going to give you like a rundown on what he does as a patient care tech.
All right. As a patient care tech at a local hospital, I work on an oncology floor / med surge. So I work with a lot of cancer patients and from HIV, all type of serious illnesses. And a lot of them I help a lot of people with their ADLs as far as brushing their teeth, bathing, ambulating. And
so ADL stands for?
Active Daily Livings. That's right.
Right.
Okay.
Activities of daily living. Oh my God.
So we help them with their daily lives, activities and stuff. As far as bathing, and we see a lot of codes, people going out, and we'll have to revive them.
So you're familiar with CPR?
Familiar with CPR.
And if someone calls a code blue, yes?
Code blues.
You'll know what to do.
I will know what to do. From compressions to all the way to administering the emergency medication.
Yeah.
And the carts are very important. All of those stuff we have our assigned during the code. We have our assigned duty that we'll have to bring towards the code.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Justin. We appreciate it. This is our favorite LPN in our class. Only LPN in our class. Her name is Desiree. She's pretty awesome. And she's going to tell us what she does as an LPN and also why she decided to go ahead and further her education to be an RN.
Now, what am I saying first?
LPN.
I kind of fell into nursing. I started pre-med, and then I decided I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take care of patients at the bedside. So I went into nursing. I've done a lot of things as an LPN, and I love being a nurse. But I went back to school because it was something on my bucket list, and I wanted to work in the OR and in the ER, and I only can do that as an RN. So
That's why you came back.
That's why I'm here. And I want to see some blood and guts.
Oh gosh. Thank you, Desiree. Y'all, this is Shay.
Hey, Shay.
She is a medical assistant, and she's going to just talk real briefly about what she did as an MA. Mostly had contact with doctors, yes?
Yes.
So when you're in the, did you work in family care, or was it a specialty?
I worked in an oncology office.
So basically, yeah. So as MAs, we do, work in different specialties. So she did oncology. I did family care or internal medicine. So in oncology, don't mind Justin. In oncology, what did you do for the patients? Did you, what was your main thing? You called them back, got vitals?
I would call them back, get their vitals, go over their medications, ensure we always make them bring their medication in.
Yeah.
So do medication reconciliation.
Yeah. We did that. And then and then we got their vitals, and then we'd make sure everything was good. If they had any x-rays or something, we'd pull them up for the doctor and make sure he had all the paperwork he needed to make the appointment go smooth.
Right. So we were talking to some of our fellow classmates and, some of the main CNAs, and you don't really have much contact with nurses. You mostly have contact with doctors, yes?
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Whether you're deciding on becoming a CMA, CNA, PCT, LPN, or even an RN, there are a lot of different aspects to consider when making this decision. As you heard from my fellow counterparts, there are a lot of similarities between a CNA and PCT. And so a CNA stands for a Certified Nursing Assistant or aide, and PCT stands for Patient Care Tech. And most of these individuals carry out their duties in a hospital setting or senior nursing facility, and they provide direct care to their patients by helping them with their activities of daily living. So hygiene care, that's grooming, that's bathing, that's getting dressed, that's ambulating. Those are the things that those individuals do on a daily basis. Now, when you go into your CMA side, which stands for Certified Medical Assisting, you have clinical and administrative duties to do. And so when I say administrative, that includes doing even insurance, and that's billing and coding, that's even doing referrals, that's answering phones, scheduling appointments. On the clinical side, you are, of course, taking your vitals of your patient, getting their history, and you are working directly under a physician. And that's the main difference between being a CMA and or a PCT or CNA. With those two jobs, you are working under a nurse. As a CMA, you are 90% of the time working under a physician. So, of course, as an LPN, you are a licensed practical nurse. And you may have heard of LVN, which is a licensed vocational nurse. They both carry out these same duties. So you pretty much do everything a nurse does, whether that's NG tubes and injections, and you do it all. And obviously that takes a little more schooling than a CMA, CNA, or a PCT. And of course, it's going to lead up into you becoming an RN, which is what all of us that were speaking on the video are getting ready to become. So if y'all have any other questions, comments, or concerns in regards to any of these positions, just leave those comments in the box down below, and I will be more than happy to address them or get the answer for you if I do not know the answer. You all have a great day, and again, take the time to do the research when you are trying to figure out your career path, because doing what's best for you is going to make all the difference. Whether you want to start out as becoming a CNA, or if you want to go ahead and shoot all the way and become an RN first, whatever career path is going to be best for you, do it. So again, if y'all have anything you want to ask, leave it down below, and I will be more than happy to address it. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye.